Hey everyone, it's Ivan, kitbatch.com, out here for another gear review, and today talking about all of this stuff back here, which is the ODA Deployment Kit by Valhalla Tactical. What is it? What does it do? Well, a couple things going on with it. One, I guess we'll start with the ODA. I believe stands for Omnidirectional Activation, maybe. And so it's this thing. I remember seeing it at SHOT Show a number of years ago, and I think the first one I saw was prototyped. It was almost kind of, it looked like a gumdrop, and honestly, frankly, it still looks like a gumdrop. But what it allows is omnidirectional activation. So regardless of which direction I'm pressing this from, it will activate the light, which is pretty cool. So one, instead of having to come directly behind it, which you can to activate it, you can press it from the side, from the top, wherever, to include if you are shooting other strong side situationally because of whatever, easy to come over, press down, anything like that, and you can activate it rather than having to come all the way over and push straight in as you generally would with any type of clicky switch. And I honestly think it's pretty cool. Which also brings us to this throw lever back here. And as a quick aside, I get it. There are so many redundancies, like fail safes on this. First of all, this being a vampire light, I can go ahead and lock out the light head. I also have a 100 Concepts light cap on here. I get it. I'm in the business of reviewing things, trying things, so everything is on here. But if I turn this back over to white light to where I turn it on, activate it, it's on. The way this works, it's really cool because as Surefire designed it, I want to say Z68 tailcaps, quarter turn or so, and you've disconnected it so you can alleviate white light NDs. Again, built in from, like originally from Surefire. This kind of takes it to the next level where we have this throw lever attaches to that tail cap. And the way I have it set up is on this rail, I will run it all the way down. Now, if I try and activate my light, it will not activate. But if I go ahead and grab this tail cap, throw it all the way over till it contacts, again, it's not sticking out, not gonna get in the way, I am now able to activate my light. And it keeps it incredibly low profile as far as where this is mounted and the way it works. Just again, like I said, flip it over there, it's out of the way, the light is off, can't be activated, and, sorry, trying to not get in the way, flip this all the way back over, contacts, again, out of the way, and can activate the light. What has been my experience? How do I like it? I actually really like it. A couple fronts. One, this lockout feature, it's really cool. Hey, I don't need this light, it's locked out. Hey, I'm gonna maybe need this light, now it's activated. And this omnidirectional, I really like. One thing, Ivan, what about accidentally hitting it? You absolutely can. Same way you can accidentally hit pretty much anything, to include tape switch, anything like that. The original, which this is mounted into, the clicky switch from Surefire, definitely more protected than this. What does that mean? Well, probably should be pretty aware so that you don't hit it when you don't need to hit it. Is it automatic white light ND? No, absolutely not. Like, it takes training just like anything else. Something I would say worth mentioning with this too is I actually like this one, but they make scallop versions. So it's basically a big chunk of this is scalloped away. And so you can have that oriented whichever way you want. Much more difficult to actually hit that without intentionally reaching to hit that, because it just doesn't stick out as much. Personally, I like this just because largely coming over and pressing, regardless, whatever way I'm gonna press this, I'm gonna get the light to go if I need that light to go. I actually like that. 6 one way, half dozen the other. Can you ND it? Yeah, you absolutely can, just like you can pretty much anything. Something worth mentioning is that while these are made to go on these Surefire tail caps, you no longer have that clicky function. So you can't like click this on and have it stay on. It turns it into a momentary only light. Is that a showstopper? Totally depends on how you use the light, but something to be aware of. If this is something you're interested in, there'll be links down below where you can go check it out. Price-wise, I want to say around 55 bucks for basically this set. You can find it on sale for like 40 bucks sometimes. And you can also get them individually if you just want this ODA, or if you're just looking for that switch, that lockout switch. But pretty cool, pretty clever little setup, and like I said, I like it. There's a lot of things on the market kind of centered around helping you not have a white light ND, and I think this is just another pretty clever way to go about it. I like being able to actually just lock the entire thing out, not only because I'm not gonna accidentally like white light ND killed in the streets, but just the utility of not having a dead battery because something got clicked on and now your battery's dead because it was sitting in your case on for whatever the burn time was of your flashlight before it killed your battery. So just alleviating that, honestly, pretty handy unto itself. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.